Okay, world news, significant world news coming out of Africa today is the presidential and congressional elections for Nigeria that have been getting a lot of attention recently just because of widespread tensions in Nigeria. A lot of people are leaving the country, especially top intellectuals, top innovators. They want to seek opportunities in better countries that's been widely documented and reported on. So the election today for the most populous country in Africa, there are about 87 million people who have their voter cards for a country of 200 million. Unclear how many of them are will actually turn out for this election, and this election is getting a lot of attention just because of the chaos that's been going on at some of these locations, or at least, and mainly also the threat of chaos. Um, there have been fears that Islamist militants in the north and other separatists in the south uh, could have disrupted voting by using violence, whether it be just intimidation or actually firing of weapons. Although thankfully voting was mostly peaceful throughout the day. Although there was some violence in Lagos, which is the capital of the country, where a shot was fired, and these shots voters sent voters screaming and running everywhere, and just a lot of uh, chaos there. The extremist group is called Boko Haram. They did an attack in the northeast state called the Borno, which is what was feared would happen. But thankfully, there have been not as much violence as was feared. And the Nigerian army is doing their job of keeping everything safe and peaceful for the voters. So that's obviously a great thing. So for the actual election, for the presidency, there are 18 candidates, but really only three people have a chance. The current president right now, Muhammadu Buhari, is stepping down after serving 2 4-year terms in the country. So the three candidates are another most powerful person from his party, and then their main opposition party, and a third party candidate, part of what's called the Labour Party in Nigeria, getting support from young voters. So it really could go three different ways here, and we just have to hope that the vote counting isn't rigged or anything, and that we can have a free and fair election in Nigeria. But it's sent just because of the chaos that's been going on in the country recently, and just the size, power of Nigeria. This election will decide a lot about how their future goes and the well-being of their people. For a growing power and a country that's skyrocketing in population could define the fate of Africa for a while.